Hello lovely people, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna do a little spring reset. Now, I know it's gonna be damn near summer by the time that I release this, but I'm filming this in mid-April and technically summer doesn't start until June, so I think we made the cutoff, okay? Today's spring reset is a little bit ambitious, but honestly, it isn't about really getting everything done. Today's Sunday, tomorrow's a work day, so I still wanna leave some time for winding down and getting everything ready for the week. And honestly, this is more of being a really good point, quarter two, spring, to just kind of create more space for whatever's coming next. So I'm just gonna kind of go into this day and this reset with that in mind. So I am going to take a little moment to finish my mid-morning matcha, and then we're gonna start the kitchen first. On a little side note, I was having trouble with one of the carabiners on the trapeze swing. These little guys, it kind of just wouldn't unscrew for me to take it off. So I ended up buying this gear hugger. It's plant-based. It's a multi-purpose lubricant. It did the job. It definitely helped in terms of just getting this loose. So if there's anything that's kind of just stuck, not moving, tracking right on the equipment, I just kind of squirt a little bit of this and yeah, it does the job. I linked it on my Amazon storefront under my little Pilates corner, just in case you have equipment and you want something that isn't WD-40. I feel like this is a good alternative. So while we're resetting, I just wanted to share something very, very exciting. By the time this video is live, I would have launched my new Substack. It's called Mindful Musings, and it's kind of a space where on a maybe bi-weekly to monthly basis, I'll be sharing some more exclusive reflections and behind the scenes moments of my life, more about the systems that I'm building in real time as I'm building them, and just kind of honest, more raw updates as I kind of build this brand and embark on some new chapters that I anticipate coming up soon. So it's basically getting the real tea on what's happening in my life and kind of the learnings and the systems that I'm building based on what I'm going through in real time. And that's something that I kind of don't really share too much on my more public facing platforms, right? So YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, right? It's very, very specific. I try my best to be more purposeful, and a lot of the personal life things that I'm going through, my genuine, honest, raw feelings, doesn't really come out too much, but I love to write. I do have a newsletter regular Mindful Mondays. That's bi-weekly, and that's more geared toward like just genuine wellness tips and tools. But my Substack is gonna be a little bit more personal, a little bit more raw and real time. And to celebrate the launch of my new Substack, I'm doing a little giveaway. So if you leave a short intro comment on my first Substack post, you're gonna be entered to win a free year-long subscription, plus free access to my Mindful Life Goals Pack, which is my ultimate goal setting system that I've shared on here before, and my mindful rituals and routines, which is like my little habit tracker wellness digital template. So basically my two best-selling tools that I use myself personally to kind of systemize my goals and my wellness. In the spirit of resetting, it's my hope that those two packs can help you support your own resets. I left all of the giveaway info and links in the description. Okay, so let me go put a load of laundry in, and then I'll meet you upstairs in the office. We're gonna do our little planty chores. They're getting so big. I kind of moved them out away from the wall just temporarily because they can get really nice afternoon sun. So this time of day, it's really nice for them to be here. So I'd say it's serving them very, very well. Okay, don't mind the really dirty mirror. This is like my little watering cave where I water my plants just because it's like a pain to like water them outside. So I just water them in here, leave them chilling for a little bit to drain from the pot, and then I'll put them back into the, their little basket. I will clean down the mirror after I move the plants back to their home. So I follow Paige Talon on TikTok. She has this like sexy plant juice spray that she recommends. I do think I put a little bit too much like Castile soap. That's why it's very cloudy and thick. I just do water. I use this neem oil here, and then I use a little bit of rubbing alcohol. This is 99% isopropyl. I use this plant-based peppermint castile soap. I will mist my leaves down, and then I'll use these gloves. These are like microfiber gloves, and just kind of wipe them down. And then I fill this up downstairs, this kind of watering jug here. It's a gallon, and then it has, the little pump here, and then that gives it the pressure to be able to spray through the nozzle. What we're gonna do now is go ahead and lay this towel down so we can just quickly wash my brushes and see if we can maybe start the closet. It is getting kind of late, so I'm gonna try to start, maybe just get like a trash bag, or maybe we'll just start to make like a pile on the floor. I think that's probably what's gonna happen. And then we'll end it in my office. So let's wrap it up, let's wrap it up. Okay, we are in my closet, and I'm gonna keep it real. Since we moved in here, this was the last thing on my mind. I knew that I would probably be restarting my wardrobe, so I didn't even make an attempt to really organize it that well. Honestly, shoes are on the ground, suitcases over here, my dryers. I got my linen pants hanging on the dryer right here. Shoe and purse boxes, just random purses here. It is not great. Okay, I'm actually not mad at this pile that I came up with. Just like kind of old clothes that I literally do not wear anymore, slash like don't like anymore. Not a lot, because a lot of my stuff is just like lounge wear and like sweaters and whatnot that I wear every day. The rest of my leggings and just like lounge wear they're in my drawer in the room. Not too much that I had to do here. Still have to like go through some shoes and whatnot. And then I literally had that for months. I got from Revolve, but just never tailored her. So she's just in there. I do have to go tailor the pants because they're quite big at the waist. So it wasn't a big thing, but you know, little incremental, you know, clear outs are good. Just less stuff that I have to do when I actually move. So yeah, we've finished up in here. I'm gonna see you back in the room. I have my laptop here. I'm in my little nook area. Didn't really want to do this at my desk because I want to get real comfy, cozy. So I just wanted to spend a little time in my little wellness corner and just sort of return to those habits and rituals that have been doing me, you know, justice, really keeping me sane. I've shared this on my channel before. This wellness corner is part of my mindful routines and rituals pack. I have a habit tracker. I have this like little wellness corner here, habit formation worksheets, also where you can get my Notion journals as well. I have my gratitude and evening reflections journals. So this is just like the system that I use to keep track of the wellness and the rituals and whatnot. So going into my little wellness corner here, I do have a few pillars of wellness that have been filled out previously. They're relatively still the same, but it's just good to kind of check in on things and make sure things still resonate, right? So I have my physical focus areas are, of course, rest, movement, nutrition. Mental focus areas are journaling, therapy, and boundaries, right? That's a good one. Spiritual focus areas are self-love and meditation. We all know how that's going. And then social focus areas are, you know, quality time with friends and weekly date nights with partner. My top 3 self-care rituals are taking a relaxing bath, rose petals, essential oils, relaxing drink, Kindle or iPad. I have not taken a bath in a very, very long time. In the primary bathroom, there is a very, very large jacuzzi tub. My partner has taken a bath there, but I have not. So I really need to use it while I can. So I'm gonna probably clean the tub again, just like take a little soak. That would be nice. That would be a nice thing to do like the Saturday night or something. Skin, body, and hair care, that's like a must. That's just like more, it feels good as like a self-care ritual, but also I gotta be cute, right? I can't just go around with crusty skin. Okay, so I have my little Saltaire, my Naturium. It is time to wash my hair. I wash it every week, so that's just something that's more like basic hygiene for me. But it is nice to, you know, on occasion put the intention of luxuriating in my skin and body care rituals. So it is a good intention to have. I enjoy planning and organizing for the following week when I feel unclear or anxious. I do feel like planning is a form of self-care for me, but also I feel like planning is just like a way to ease anxiety for me, especially as like a type A minus. I'm gonna turn on this light here just because the sun is going down and we're not done yapping, right? If I'm feeling anxious, if I wanna like kind of just go through some things, right? I try not to let it get to the point of like rumination because that's more negative. But yeah, I just feel like planning is helpful. Those are just my top 3 self-care rituals. I feel like they still resonate at this point in the year. I just have some self-care ideas here that I kind of revisit every so often, already filled out. So when I am feeling a little stressy, right? Instead of thinking about like, oh, what can calm me down right now? What can help me in this moment? I can just, not these children screaming for their lives, child. Like, what can I do right now to help me feel better about my life and my circumstances? I already did the foreplanning, so I can just open this up and be like, oh, I'm feeling low energy, right? Girl, take a nap, right? Like, I'm feeling, you know, joyful, social. How about you pick up the phone and call somebody? You know what I mean? Call your friends. So that's what I just basically wanted to review. A little check-in on routines and wellness as it is spring. This was a very yappy video, but yappy is good sometimes, right? We haven't caught up in a while, so it's nice to sit down and chat with you. Let me know in the comments if you're doing your own spring reset or you've done it already. What's one thing that you're resetting for this season? Don't forget to join me over on Substack. I'd love to see you there. I'd love to see you part of the community over there. I'm excited for what this is gonna be. I love writing and I love, you know, connecting with you. So hopefully it's gonna be a little moment for us to connect in a more like personal way over on Substack. Don't forget to check the description to see more about like the Substack giveaway details. And if you're into, you know, cozy system, structured softness, intentional living, I'd love for you to join that little space with me. We'll have a little kiki. It's gonna be fun. Thank you so much for being here and for bearing with the lighting changes. This reset took all day. So yeah, now I'm just gonna kind of go get ready for the week ahead. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you very soon in the next video, and don't forget to stay mindful.